What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to the second video from Elite Gaming's CWL Week 5 matchup against Dark Looters. If you missed the Town Hall 9 3-star strategies video, I'll link it in the top right of the screen now, but today we're going to focus on one of the best Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11 strategies right now, the straight up GoBo strategy, Golems and Bowlers. Before we start today, if you are interested in joining Elite Gaming, I'll link all of the information you need in the description of this video, but today's strategy can be used on a variety of base layouts. You can see this first one by Blue. He takes 3 golems, a couple of other troops that he'll use to pick off buildings in order to help with that percentage, but really it's the bowlers that will be used to hit that town hall and take the 2-star. So starting out, we've taken out the mortar on the west and southern portion of the base, and that is just going to allow him to then take some snipes. Now you must plan the base and really see what kind of free snipes you can take, because that can be massive in helping you get that 50% and funneling the rest of your troops, focusing the fire onto the town hall. You can see following up from that side, we had the bowlers and a rage spell just to create a bit of a path in that area. Use the golem first, and then coming from the south, we're doing exactly the same with the golem to distract, followed by the bowlers, but this time we're bringing that jump spell in. The queen is coming off around the side. We're not too interested about her going into the center for this attack because we want her to create the funnel for the bowlers to hit right into the center. So you can see the queen has naturally created a nice funnel there. We were delayed with the deployment of some of the bowlers, which naturally draws them into that town hall compartment. We take that down, and at this point you can see we still have the queen walking around the side, a couple of other troops. Notice the buildings around the very side of the base are nice and tightly compact. So a couple of Valkyries up in the north are able to take out a couple of more buildings to add to that percentage. 52%, but as a Town Hall 10, securing the 2-star is the main aim. Moving on to the second attack, and Big John, again 20 bowlers and 4 golems for this one. That is the army. Starting out with the queen up in the north, she is just going to be used to create the funnel sacrificially and take out some of these buildings. We then bring the golem in from the west, couple of bowlers just to start again creating that funnel, not going crazy with the deployment. You do want to be somewhat surgical so that you can create that natural funnel. So you can see over on the west we had the golem and bowlers with the rage spell. We're doing exactly the same over on the east, and then pushing in heavy from the southwest side. You can see that path clearly of buildings straight forward to the town hall compartment. So the golems in first along with the bowlers, and then clan castle bowlers. Make sure you're taking them level 3 bowlers in the clan castle. 2 jump spells will provide access straight forward into the town hall compartment. We still have a rage spell for that area in order to ensure that we get maximum damage on them high HP buildings. And at this point you can see we're already on 50%. We have a lot of bowlers pushing into the town hall area. Does get a little bit hairy on this one, but we press the king's ability. He runs forward and helps the bowlers in order to take out that town hall. So it was very close on that one. Bowlers literally getting them final shots to take it down. But a very tough base, especially as a town hall 10. So cracking that from making the funnel on either side was absolutely brilliant with the bowlers. And again, moving to the third base here, not an easy base to crack. I mean, these are CWL bases at the end of the day. Even as a Town Hall 11, this isn't the easiest in the world, so as a Town Hall 10, it is very impressive. Coming from the west side of the base, using a golem to distract first, and then splitting the bowlers up either side in order to take out the buildings on the outside, push forward with that rage spell, poison spell onto the CC to get that enemy balloon down, and then we're just waiting patiently as the bowlers create the gap here. So again, very important that you create that funnel no matter what the base design. It's being patient and strategically placing the troops in Doing the exact same on the north, a golem to distract alongside a group of bowlers and that rage spell in order to push in, take out them buildings, create the funnel most importantly, so that we can push the main bulk of bowlers along with the heroes in from that northwest side. We then have the jump spell to access the town hall compartment, using another rage spell to push them all forward, and you'll see at this point we've already got the 50%. The queen is lovely, smack bang in the center of the base there to take out that town hall, and a very solid attack. A minion right on the bottom there to clean up a couple of them buildings and get massive value from that. So it's always important to check the base beforehand to see whether you can get any snipes that even help you to create the funnel, but then also think about if there's any you can get at the end. You do have to think about the eagle artillery. If it's still going to be up, then obviously you're not going to be able to come in with the snipes. So one more example of this strategy, then we did have another nice Town Hall 10 versus 11 2-star attack, which I'll show you at the end of this, uses a host of different troops. But again, for this one, you can see not an easy base design, really creating the funnel from either side. So actually splitting the bowlers up in order to take down them buildings, and you can see the exact path that they're creating straight to the middle. So really this is one of the best strategies at Town Hall 10 versus 11, purely because of the amount of bases it can be used on. The bowlers are amazing to funnel. You really just have to be patient using that golem in front and the use of the rage spell to really power through them corners of the bases, set the funnel, and you can see just how the troops are controlled straight to the core. The king doing work around the town hall there. Queen is in the middle there as well. And then it's just important to make sure you're thinking about the 50%, because it's quite easy to funnel your troops in and then miss the 50%. So again on this one, you can see the buildings around the outside are all tightly compact. So a couple of Valkyries are built into the army to throw at them buildings and try and get them down nice and quickly. In summary for this strategy then, you're breaking into the base from two separate angles. Now as you saw on one of the replays, that was over the opposite side of the base. A lot of the time it's just the corners of the base where you can push the bowlers in alongside that golem and the use of a rage spell in order to break out the corners of the base, create the funnel for your main troops to push down the center. Now the use of wall breakers are recommended on either side to get your bowlers that little bit deeper into the base and just create a deeper funnel. You don't really want your bowlers walking out around the side and just creating that initial layer of funneling, because when you push your heroes and the main bulk of your bowlers into the town hall, they'll get distracted and firing off to the side trying to take out extra buildings. You want to focus your fire into a linear fashion. So if you create a deep funnel, the bowlers can then fire the boulder forward in order to take out them buildings straight ahead of them, right where you're aiming to get the town hall. The other thing to mention is the use of troops to get that 50%. So you do want to scout the base and see what structures you can snipe off at the start with archers, minions, and maybe a baby dragon. The bowlers themselves are actually quite good to snipe off some buildings. Often you can get two for the price of one if the building behind has less HP. So make sure you're checking out for them buildings to help for the 50%. Maybe even try and use some of them buildings at the start in order to help create the funnel. So we've had that extra Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11 2-star on in the background. Really the baby dragon strategy was at the core of this attack, and then using extra troops to pick up percentage here and there. But the baby dragons came around the outside picking up the percentage. We're already at 44%, and then we've hit the inside of the base here with the Valkyries. Jump spell provides them access straight into that town hall compartment. I love the use of the 4 earthquake spells, not quite placed dead on top of each other, made sure to create a path into that town hall compartment, but also soften up the buildings around it. And with the rage spell, the Valkyries are able to get in there and take that down. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Any other comments or tips you have for people on Town Hall 10 versus 11, maybe it's with this bowler strategy, drop them in the comments below. And make sure to let me know if you have success with this strategy. I've been your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash of Clans, and until next time, peace out, guys. Stay tuned for more Clash of Clans.